Shawnee. Welcome back.
Y'all, I could not get it together this video, so there are going to be a couple more voiceovers.
Today, it is Memorial Day. Most people are like off, but for me, apparently, there is no rest for the wicked nor the weary. And I have unexpectedly had to do some work. So I decided, well, I'm already up, I'm already working, I already went and bought my new TV. And I might as well just do a video. Now I had to get a new TV because y'all, my TV in the living room, the volume does not work anymore. Like I'll be watching it and the volume goes out and I immediately think like, oh, is it me? Is it my hearing? But no, the volume stopped working. And basically I like to use stuff until it no longer works. And we're at that point. So I had to order a new TV. Anyways.
So I forgot to tell you that we are going to try to dupe the vibes of the Natasha Denona Yucca Palette that is coming out soon.
Let me show you a picture of the Yucca Palette. I just took it right from the Natasha Denona website. So here it is. Can you see that? There it is. And here is the palette that I came up with. Let me see if I can hold it side by side. You know, I struggle with that. Oh, wait, okay. So, kind of similar, kind of different. I don't know. I tried to match it as much as I could. It's a lot of greens and golds and like mustardy shades. I also went through and looked at how she described the shades. And so I tried to match things up as best I could. Here it is. This is in the Mini Pro palette, and I am going to swatch these really quickly, and then I will tell you the shades that I came up with, and then we will go ahead and do a look or two. All right, so let me go ahead and swatch these. I'm not gonna take you through the swatches, but I will let you know once I get them on what shades they are. Okay, so here are swatches of the palette I created, and I'm going to go over where they are coming from. So this first shade here is JD Glow Rose Goals. The second shade is from the Heather Austin and Adept Cosmetics palette, and this shade is named Magnolia. Here we have Pretties for Your Face Oberon, and we have Sydney Grace Bravo and Lethal Cosmetics Profusion. So that is the first row. Next, we have the shade Tamarin from the Natasha Denona Safari palette. Then we have a Cleona shade, and the shade name is Shawnee, so I had to use it. These two shades are again from the Heather Austin palette. This is Atlas and Mythology. And then this is another JD Glow shade named Excalibur. That is the second row. Now the last row, we have Sydney Grace Keep Smiling. This is actually from my Focus palette that I've been using this year. We've got Melt Mensaje, which is from the Amor y Mariposas palette. Then we have Lethal Cosmetics Mycelium, Copacetic Cosmetics Oh Snap, and Sydney Grace Siren Call. So that is the palette I put together. Here it is. And this is as close as I could get to the palette that Natasha Denona has. And that's just going off of a picture, so it could be different, you know, in person. But here it is. And so basically when I was doing this, I was realizing there are a lot of greens, a lot of yellows, a lot of golds, some browns in there. And I don't think it's the color palette for me. I already have quite a few greens, more than like I would typically use. Like I don't use a lot of greens, so I feel like I have enough already. I've got tons of golds. The thing with this palette is that a lot of the shades have like a green hint to it, so like a green base. So if you have these shades and you have like green kind of in there, then I think you could possibly dupe the palette yourself. Also, I feel like some of the shades won't show up as well on me. Like these two are shades I don't, well, this one, and this one are shades I don't use a ton. The other ones I feel like pretty similar. You've got like the greens, and then I love the shimmers. But let's go ahead and wipe this off and let me do, I think, 2 looks, and then you can let me know if you're planning to get the palette tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, or if you're skipping it. So be right back.
Guess who didn't push record for their outro? I am so sorry. This is why you don't do things when you're tired. So this is as close as I could get to duping the vibes of this palette. I definitely don't think I'm going to pick it up just because I have enough greens in my life right now. But let me know if you're going to get it. Let me know what you think. I hope that some of this was helpful. I also hope that you are continuing to take care of yourself. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, even though I didn't do an outro. Thank you so much for watching, and imagine me waving as I say, see you next time.